All right, what's up, YouTube? So you guys know little brother bought a new CZ Shadow 2, and he's been having the hardest time finding a holster for it because he put a safety extender on it. Isn't that right, Blake?
Yeah.
And so he's been having a hard time. He hits Shane up at T2G. What does that stand for?
T2G, turn to God.
Turn to God. That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
T2G holsters.
Yeah.
Hit Shane up, and Shane's like, well, man, I'm down in Florida. I'm working my way back up north. I'll just come by y'all's house and build you a holster for your pistol. And so here, Shane and his son, Zane, they're partners in T2G. They have a mobile shop, and I couldn't leave here without doing a quick video just to show you guys what they go through and what they do in order to create a custom holster for any pistol that you want. And the pistol could be modified, like Blake having that modification with screwing him up, and you guys can overcome those obstacles for people that can't seem. I'm having the same problem with that Dan Weston DWX. I can't find. I found one place that had a holster that I could order. It's like, I want to say it's 30 days before they even start production.
Yeah.
So it's insane, man.
Yeah.
So this mobile shop is awesome. I didn't even know anything like this existed. I want you to first show us, I want to see that retention system. These guys have built out a proprietary retention system into their holsters that I thought was really cool. I want to see that real quick on that Glock.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think here it is right here. So guys, I thought this was awesome. This is a holster that T2G has built with a proprietary retention system that is extremely smooth, easy to activate, and this is built into a inside the waistband holster made for appendix carry. So it's a really, really unique feature. Check out how this works. Explain that to them, Shane.
Yep, so this is inside carry. It's our onboard retention system. Basically just a shooting grip, so you don't even know it's there. Without a proper shooting grip, someone's trying to take it from you or you can fall out. It's locked in.
Dude.
It's locked in like any other active retention system. This way it just comes out easy. What we do is we mill it into the trigger guard. So you have this lever there. And then we have the other side is our cartridge. It's built into the holster. And if you can look at that, just clicks in there. And then you have the button. And so when you grip it, comes out without it.
Dude, that's the coolest
she's
thing.
Locked in.
That's the coolest thing I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, it's we like it just for that reason. You know, it's one of those things. If I don't tell someone it's even there, just pull it. Like, okay, what's so special about it? And then I'll have someone come out. Well, now you take it. And they'll grab it and like doesn't come out.
I mean, it's locked in.
Yeah, it's locked in.
Yeah.
Yep.
For sure.
It's not coming out unless you want it to.
I love that, man. And is this something that customers can get from you guys?
It is.
Now?
Yep. In this case, with the onboard retention, there's Glock, the Walther PDP, and some others, some of the SIG stuff we have it available for right now. You have to call us, send your gun into our gunsmith, and then he'll mill that for you.
Okay.
And then when you get your gun back, you get it with a holster.
That's legit, man.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. We like it. So.
And I want to move on and talk about some of the stuff you were about to show me in the case over here. And then from there, I want to go into, you've got Blake's CZ Shadow 2 right here. I just want to go from there into the process because this looks like something's happening. Like there's a process, and I want you just to explain that process to us. So.
Okay, well, we'll go look at these. The different levels. So we started this. Brevard County Sheriff's Department.
Let's move this right here.
Yeah, it asked us to make them something for their needs, and so we started out with the Walther PDP, and same thing. This is just a level 2. Same thing we looked at where you can have it in a paddle or on a duty drop or inside carry. However you want it configured makes no difference.
And does that have the proprietary retention in that too?
So this has got this is your level 2. So that's got your onboard.
Gotcha.
So you got your onboard and your friction fit. So you got your onboard and then the the Kydex click.
Yep.
And then this is just a duty version for PDP. Same thing, just on a TMMS for a quick detach there. So that'd be your level 2. And then we have a level 3, which has our this one without the onboard. So if you're somebody, hey, I don't want to modify my gun, fine. You got your standard bail, and then you have our other proprietary is our rotational. So as it comes out, it unlocks it and then locks back in. So you're still locked. So you got this here. Yep. You're still locked in.
Then so you rotate.
Yep. So you got your level 3.
That is unbelievable, dude.
When you have this on your duty belt, it's just drawing. It's not like you got to sit and rotate it. When I got it in my hand, you do, but when you draw it, it's just you just draw it.
Well, because if you get a good, if you set yourself up for a good draw, getting nice and high on the grip, it's going to immediately activate that rotation.
Yeah.
So that's a super natural movement.
It is. Yep. Yep. So as we're designing it, we wear it and try it until you got the right angle, so you don't have to sit there and do a bunch of weird things to try and get it out. But if you're not wearing it, it's a bear to get out if you're someone trying to take it.
Yeah.
Because the angles are all wrong and everything. So then we went a step farther and did a level 4, kind of the unicorn in the industry. To my knowledge, there isn't a level 4 other than ours. So you've got your bail, you've got your onboard,
okay,
you've got your friction, and your rotational.
Yep.
So same thing. So you got to have your grip.
Safety bail,
and then
rotate and comes out. Yep.
And when
nobody's getting that thing out of the holster unless
no.
unless the person who knows how to get it out of the holster.
Exactly. Yeah. But when you're wearing this, and we can put it on your war belt and try it, it's so smooth and just you just draw your gun. All 4 things just boom, you're out.
Yeah, because if you're setting yourself up for a good grip out of the holster in the first place, it's going to naturally defeat all of those safeties.
Yeah.
The safety bail is the only aspect that you're actually having to depress with your thumb, but that's even in a natural position.
Yeah.
So that is awesome, man.
Yeah.
This is amazing innovation. Now you said you got started in this, Shane, because you bought your first pistol that you could have, like a good pistol.
Right.
What pistol was that?
It was my first 1911.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you got a nice new 1911,
yeah.
and you bought a holster, and you're using that holster, and you said it's just wearing the finish off your weapon.
Yep.
And so you said, well, you were making sheaths for custom knives that you build.
Yeah.
And you said, you know what? I'm just going to make my own holster. Yeah. I mean, that's how it works, right? When you have a problem, the industry doesn't offer a solution to the problem.
Yeah.
You're just like, you have to go and figure it out and do it yourself. So what have you guys done with your holsters to keep the holster from really wearing the finish off the gun? Does it have to do with what the holster's lined with, or the fit, or how have you overcome that?
And I'm sure there's a lot of reasons. First you got to start with, does anyone care when you're making it? I mean, the industry, generally speaking, is just how many can you get out, because it's so price driven. $2, $3, $4. So it's like you got to bang them out. We're a smaller company. We started out as a custom company because we wanted to stand out. I didn't want to just be one more holster maker. It's like, how do we get our own little niche? It's just high-end custom holsters where you call and order it how you want it. You want what kind of retention you want on it, how you want to attach it, what colors you want, CNC work, laser work, personalized engraving. We would make holsters. Guy ordered, he wanted a 1-ounce gold ingot and engraved and just some special stuff that you just can't get too many other places.
Yeah.
So that was kind of what we like to do. Then we started getting into more production stuff and just building them out in a way that they're all hand done. Every one of them is hand done. They're hand fit with a gun, not a piece of plastic. The gun molds are great to get started with, but when you fit that holster to a real gun, it's exactly fits for that gun. It's going to have a good retention, and you're going to have enough clearances. And you look on the wall there, we build we buy the mold, but then we got hours in to build them out, so you got proper clearances and trying to get that fine line between it's got good retention, but you got space between it so it's not scratching stuff up. And it's one thing if it's a brand new holster to not scratch your gun, but if you actually use it, you get dust in there and dirt and stuff. I mean, they're too close. You got no room for that stuff. Nothing's perfect. I mean, but as you can see here, the room you've got there, so you've got some clearance, so you can have some of that dust and debris and things in there. And some people don't care. They're like, hey, it's just a tool. They don't care if it's scratching. But a lot of people do care. They don't want to, girth up their gun and whatever. So it's just the best we can do to make it fit right.
So it has everything to do with that custom fit, putting the time into creating the holster, building the holster around the actual gun, and not just trying to manufacture, push things out as fast as you possibly can.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
It's just a different way of doing it, and I get it the other way. Time is money. You gotta bang out holsters when you're selling. Trying to sell 35, 40, even $45 holsters. I mean, you got to make a lot of them to make business sense.
Yeah. But you guys, it seems like you guys at T2G are looking to serve the part of the market who is, and of course you could serve anyone within the market, but you're really custom tailored to the people who want to take the best care of their equipment, maybe have some higher end firearms, and actually care and appreciate innovation and some very new technology actually that I've never seen built into a holster before.
Well, it is.
So this is really exciting, man.
Yeah.
I mean, this is not your pawn shop. Go down to your pawn shop and get your old $16 Serpa holster.
Yeah.
This is going to be something that's going to last you and last your gun for potentially a lifetime if you take care of it.
Yep, forever. We back our holsters with a lifetime warranty. I mean, if you break it, send it back and give me a new one.
That's legit, man.
Yep. We don't have one customer out there that wish they didn't buy it, because if you don't like it, we give them 14 days. You don't like it, just send it back. Just give your money back.
Just send it back.
Yeah.
I
don't want you to have something that I handcrafted myself that you don't like.
Yeah.
So if you don't like it for whatever reason, send it back to me. I'll give your money back.
That's awesome, man.
Yep.
Let's get over here to Blake's pistol and let's talk about. Come on in here, Zane. Come on in here, man. We got to at least get you on camera for just a minute. Let's talk about this process that you guys are going through. So, again, this is Blake's Shadow 2 here. Nice new grips, Blake.
Yeah, that's cool.
You told me about that, man. Again, he was having issues because he did put the extender for the safety selector on the pistol, and he just couldn't find a holster that was going to fit this thing. So what are you guys doing here? Talk me through the process of what you're going to do to accomplish custom making this holster for this specific pistol.
So this particular pistol, and a lot of pistols, and this is kind of where we specialize in pistols that they don't make a gun mold for. So the only way to get a holster for it is have it custom made. And you've got different custom things on this custom holster, and you want level 2 and all the things you want on it. So we'll just start to block it out to get clearances for everything, and just start literally building it from scratch. We have to have your gun and move things out so you can put the parts on it, and so all the things are going to fit. So when you get done, you got a good quality holster. You got it the way you want it, and it clears. And you've got guns. People have guns. I can't find a holster for it. Again, kind of the nature of the beast. If you can't sell hundreds and thousands of them, there's no point in doing them. It's not lucrative. It's not a good, a lot of business models like we do. You're this size, you have to make a certain amount of holsters to make your business run. Our business model is just we do less volume and just one at a time in a lot of cases. Like you see on the wall, we also do, just your standard, all your Glocks and your Walthers and your CZ, people that have out there.
But you have the ability.
The ability to make something for you, how you want it for your gun with all your stuff on it.
Yep.
We get a lot of stuff like the Ruger Mark IV 22. There's very few options for that holster, and it's almost like a Jeep. They're putting all the things on it. It's a suppressor.
Yep.
Or the different sights, or all the rails to deal with, and all the things they want to put on it. You just can't find a holster for them. So we just have those guns. We make our own molds for that because we do enough of them. So we actually have molds that we've made for those you can't get, and for the different accessories you want it, so you can get a holster, for that gun. And we've got a few of those here. They're pretty cool. A lot of different options to do. But yeah, that's kind of just our niche, the hard to find stuff. But we also do the everyday whatever. Mm-hmm. You got the realm. We don't exclude one and not do the other. But
so what's the next step in the process after? So you guys have fit these spacers in.
Yep.
Where are we going to go from here?
So we're just going to block it up and get it to where I can see everything's going to fit. And at that point, we're going to take this and we're going to take whatever color Kydex we want, whatever thickness, whether it's 8.0 or .093 or 125, however thick and robust you want it, and choose that. And then choose your color, choose your attachments. In this case, we've got the Safariland QLS, and get all the parts and pieces and build it for all those things. Then we're going to take the Kydex, put it in the heat press, heat it up, and then mold it around this gun, and then take the gun out and then just start shaping it on the grinders and just hand making it to fit. So it's
wow, man,
how you want it. Yeah.
That is unbelievable, dude.
Yeah.
So for something like this, I mean, how much time will you have in a holster like this?
So a holster like this, we've been here hour and a half probably getting it built up. It's going to be, depending on what kind of gun it is, 1 to 3 hours to mock it up, get it ready to make a holster.
Okay.
And then that's the time you wouldn't have in. If you got a mold, you just make the holster. And then probably another hour just making a holster for. So, 3 to 5 hours, depending on what we're doing there. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's legit. This is legit craftsmanship.
Yeah, It's our version of things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this is absolutely cool, man. I've never seen anything like this. Of course, I've been shooting for a long time. I've had all kinds of different holsters, and I've never really gotten to see what goes into building one of these things, right? And the effort that it takes, the attention to detail that it takes. And so you guys are doing all that, plus you're adding in your own innovation in your own systems into these different retention methods, and it's just so cool. And T2G, turn to God, man. You guys are both Christians, I'm assuming.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Outstanding.
Yeah.
It's really cool to see what you guys are doing, and Blake and I can't thank you enough for coming out here and showing me.
Sure.
If I had my gun, if I had my DWX slide here, I'd be jumping up in here and getting one made for it, but it's not quite ready. But this is so cool, man. And where can the viewers find you guys, and if they want to have a holster made, where do they reach out to you guys?
Yeah, so we're kind of two divisions. So our military law enforcement stuff is T2G, and you'll see the website there where you can build a duty holster. T2G Custom Products is the website. And then what we're doing, Zane and I, is 7X holsters, and that's where we do more of the civilian market and the competition stuff and that sort of thing. So it's kind of two companies, two divisions, but 7X holsters and T2G Custom Products.
Okay, and is that 7xholsters.com?
Yeah, 7xholsters.com.
Okay.
Yep.
Awesome. Awesome. Are you guys on social media at all?
Not really. No.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, it's tough. We got banned a couple times just for, I have no idea even why.
It's tough, man. Yeah. I see that. I see that a lot of times. Anyone who's manufacturing or designing anything revolving around, firearms, they have to walk this weird gray line of like, I'm not selling firearms on here, but
that's the thing. Yeah. Even shipping a holster. I mean, I went to places. I guess I won't do names, but go ship a holster. Say we don't ship anything gun related.
Oh yeah,
it's a holster.
Mm-hmm. It's a holster.
But it's just it's been a lot of fun. A good journey. Zane and I, it's fun to be able to work with people you trust, people you love. I get to work with my son, so that's a lot of fun. Teach him something and kind of teach each other something.
Well, dude, thanks for coming out, Zane and Shane. Thanks for giving our audience kind of a look into what goes into building out a holster and what you guys are doing and what's out there. It's really, really special for us to get to share this with the people who watch the channel. I can already tell. I've spent about 30 minutes with you guys and your special men. You have an amazing mission, and you guys, go get you a daggone T2G holster, man. Check them out. These are awesome dudes. They're craftsmen. Obviously, they stand behind their products. And thanks for tuning in. Love you guys. Enough said.